Alrighty, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of the Sports Ramble Podcast. I'm Matthew Weiner with my buddy Trey, and today we'll be covering Week 7 NFL review, and NBA just opened up their season today, and yesterday, not that anyone cares, but yesterday was my birthday. Not that anyone
Happy
cares, but
birthday! It's your Jordan year. Yeah.
my Jordan year, yes, as they say. I didn't really do much for it. I just kind of spent it with family. Went out to eat, had some cake, got some presents, got a new hockey stick. You can't see it because it's in the freaking corner. Hold on.
Not you get. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
God dang it. God dang it. Every time. All right. Anyway, every time. Anyway, that's the new stick. It's a Warrior. I like Warrior brand. It's really good. It's like Trey and his Nike brand.
Yeah. Can't
Buddy reps Nike
can't
every
can't
day.
wear anything else. It's all Nike. Sometimes Jordans. Just depends. Just
I
depends.
don't ever really ever see you wear Jordans though. Surprisingly
I mean,
enough.
I do. I do. It's just like if I'm going out like socially. So like it just depends.
Yeah. I also got this as a birthday present. Was the laughing gift from my grandfather. He did pass away 2 years ago, but he did get me this jersey.
Yeah.
Like it's signed and everything. So it was in his closet for the longest time, but he got it for me, and I'm very happy to have it. Anyway, but moving on to more important things, the NBA season and NFL week review. It's seven. First game I want to cover for everybody at home. The Vikings lost, but we
Surprisingly.
lost. We lost with dignity.
Yep, pretty much. Yep. Y'all had a really good game because, like,
Our
it's
our
just,
our def our defense struggled though.
I guess that's the thing. But like, it's Detroit, and Detroit's been playing, of course,
Good.
like the past couple of weeks, especially like the game last week against the Cowboys. But that was last week. But yeah,
Yeah.
y'all played a good, solid game. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 rushes for 116 yards.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. And the thing about it, the game was my uncles. You know this. My uncles are diehard Cowboys fans, and I was going at them in the comments. I was like, you know what? We lost. They were trying to make fun of me. They're like, oh yeah, skull. I was like, bro, we barely beat them, and you got belt to ass by them. Like you got killed. So, but the only downside to that game for the Vikings is now they got to go play it on. They played Sunday. Now they got to play Thursday. They play Thursday night.
Yep, quick turnaround. I mean,
But they
it's good and the bad thing.
but they do play the Rams, so
I mean, it's an away game.
Hawkinson's supposed to be back this week apparently, but I
Okay.
don't I doubt that. He might not he might not
Y'all should take care of business.
I mean, I like to have Hawkinson back, but he'll probably play like I think they should put him on a timer, like you play like every like other like every third play or whatever. I think that would be fair.
Yeah, because I don't want like just don't rush him back like so he can get hurt again. So like
Dude,
that will not be good.
listen to this. Okay, before listen to this fantasy. I traded Brandon Ayuk for Xavier Worthy, and then Ayuk got hurt.
You traded for Ayuk?
No, I trade away Ayuk.
Oh, okay.
I am a prophet, dude. I knew because here's why I knew that because Ayuk was struggling. One, he was struggling, so I'm like, I need a better wide receiver. And Xavier Worthy doesn't put up like 30 points a game, but he's putting up like 12, 13, 15. He's putting up more than Ayuk, so I'm like, I got to trade for that. So I do that, and he goes off and has a 11 point game, which I don't need. He's on my bench. But Ayuk, the next game, has like 10 points. Then gets injured. I'm like, yes, thank God. The biggest surprise for me of the week was not the Jaguars beating Patriots. Was not the Bills beating the Titans. It was the Packers beating the Texans. That was the biggest shock for me.
Yep. And let's just say Stroud 86 yards total.
He's looking more human.
I mean, okay, Green Bay does have a solid defense, and not gonna lie, the NFC North might be the best division. Like in the NFC right now. 'Cause I
Yeah,
know
I would.
like it's up there
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like it is,
because like,
but man.
I know it's like yeah, do we want to like
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. That's why I'm like,
because we got the I know there's like the NFC South with Tampa and Atlanta doing they're balling. I mean, even though
yeah,
Tampa lost, but like and then they lost Mike Evans for a couple weeks with that hurt me whenever he got hurt.
I
And
know.
Johnson too. That's a double whammy.
They need wide receiver help now.
Hmm I can
Uh,
still play. I can lace up like come out of retirement.
I would
But
like to see that.
I'm fine.
Make a million a catch. That'd be awesome.
No, but
But
yeah, they need like in need a wide receiver. So
yeah, that game was tough to watch. I That's kind of the only game I did watch was that game. I did watch the Steelers Jets. Russell Wilson came in, did what he had to do. They let Chef Russ cook,
and they did
and
look.
and he
They won
yeah
in
he did.
like
And
in a
then
convincing
Deshaun,
fashion too. I mean, that
yes
goes
they
to
did.
show like because to me the offense looked better whenever Wilson
Yes,
was the quarterback on the field. I mean, I'm
yeah.
not trying to bash Fields. Fields was playing hellified ball whenever he was on the field.
And
No,
shout out Chef Russ for shouting out um our boy the boy because he said after the game he was like, dude, shout out to everyone that played for me. I mean, he was great. Justin was great. I love Justin. You know everything he did. You know, but I do. That's why I like Russ. I mean, he's such a class
he
act
has
guy,
great
but
character. So
he
that's like,
does. Dude, I will say I was watching the Buccaneers game. So listen to this. I was watching the Buccaneers game, and then I fell asleep
oh
because I
no,
was tired. And when I woke up, because the Bucks were dominating the game when I was watching it, the Bucks were dominating. Then I wake up. It was like 10-0, and then all of a sudden I wake up. It's like 30-10. I'm like, just happened.
Lamar happened.
I know he started turning it on
Look,
finally.
look, look, look. I know Josh Allen been playing hellified ball, but if
But
Lamar doesn't go back to back MVP this year, it's gonna be misjust like disjustice to him.
I would say uh I'd say you have to win a playoff game to earn your at least one to earn your MVP. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, you want to put Pat Mahomes as number one for MVP since they're undefeated, even though he's
Nope.
been sucking the
Nope.
whole year.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Let me
Nope.
see, let
Nope.
me pull up his stats. Hold on, let me pull up his
No.
stats.
No. I hate Mahomes.
Like I blew bit my homie. I was playing
Bro,
that.
I am not a Mahomie. I actually like listen,
He put
him
like okay. You want to see his stats?
yeah, tell me your stats. Tell me your stats.
Dude, about to go week 8. Bro already has 8 interceptions.
He's averaging an
He
interception
has
a
more
game.
interceptions than touchdowns.
hmm hmm
He got 6 touchdowns.
And the thing is, they keep winning because of BS, and the NFL knows that if Mahomes loses, that they are screwed.
Yeah, and Taylor Swift,
Yep.
Kelsey love story.
Yep. Unfortunately, that's what we're doing. But I don't listen on the field. Mahomes is a player. I don't mind him. He, you know,
Oh yeah, Mahomes yeah is on the field.
off off the field, I hate his voice. Dude, I'm about to quote Kendrick Lamar. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. Dude, I don't like his wife is obnoxious. His brothers should be in jail. His dad's kind of a piece of garbage to his own son. It just feels like like his dad's writing for the money. It's just annoying.
That's what happens. I mean, hey,
They make 100 million a year, yeah. But I mean, and then of course the big another one, Deshaun Watson's Achilles tear.
okay, I gotta go. The Cleveland fans that cheered, y'all are classless. That's like for real, cause like he's still. I mean, he's human, and like you gotta like think about like all like the Cleveland Browns like players were like trying to like lift him up when he was like down.
I know he was. I know they defended him. I know Miles Garrett defended
They
him. I
defended him
know.
because like I know like he done like that stuff like bad stuff in his past, but at the same time like he's still like an NFL player. But at the same time, if you're like booing the guy while he just
Yeah,
ruptured his Achilles, that's a low blow. And then that's what
I
like
I understand, but I understand if you're booing him if he's a bad if he's a deplorable human being. Like if he's just if he wasn't an NFL quarterback and he was just touching like he was and doing the massage parlor, then yeah, I understand booing him. I get it. But he's the only yes, he wasn't playing good this season, but he was the only reason you guys were in headlines or being reviewed by people like us. Like if it wasn't for Deshaun's tear, we would not care about you. Now you really don't have a
mhm.
issue.
Not,
Now we
not
really
everyone's not gonna care about you.
Now we really don't care because what are you gonna? You bring back Deshaun Kaiser? Good luck.
'Cause that's my thing. It's like, look, y'all lucky we ain't talking about y'all. Because first of all, it's in Cleveland. Who want to go to Cleveland?
Anyone that wants a paycheck at this point, because Jimmy Haslam's gonna keep paying him in his corruption,
It's
dude.
like that's the thing. I was like, it was crazy. I was like, ooh.
I saw something that they were gonna trade for. Because who's the backup quarterback? Isn't it?
It's
It's not famous Jameis, is it?
oh, it is James Winston. Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well they're not winning anything because I know yeah because I remember Jameis was the starter.
No, it
Uh,
actually was on Thompson Robinson. Then he got hurt, and that's when James
okay. So I knew it
came
was so
came
I
in.
know Baker Mayfield's rookie year. That's when Jameis was the starter. Then he got hurt. Then Baker took over.
Then he swapped in. Yeah.
Yeah, did good, but um, I saw something that they were going to for their third string. They were going to trade for Sam Ellinger. Listen, Sam Ellinger. Name me the last good Texas quarterback that has thrived at the pro level. It's because you can't.
I guess
You could make an argument for Vince Young,
I'm
but
about to say Vince Young. I mean, Vince Young.
he did okay. I mean, he won rookie of did he won rookie of the year, right? Yeah, he did. He won rookie of the year, but then everything since then he hasn't been, you
I mean,
know.
like, he was still solid, but like he wasn't like he's all time great. Like Longhorn,
Yeah.
like NFL wise. He had a solid career, but it's not like when it was like, oh, Vince Young. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
he had a solid good career in the NFL. It's just like wasn't like it might be like
No,
overshadowed by like his college play.
I would say the last like quarterback besides Vince Young, like after Vince Young was Colt McCoy, who is was a backup for almost 20 years in the NFL. It felt like, um, but he made good money. You know, Colt McCoy made good money. He has the only distinction, I believe. I think he's the only quarterback. No, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the only quarterback that has a winning record against the Cowboys, an undefeated record against the Cowboys when starting games. Because I think granted, I think he only played one game for the. It was back for when they were the Redskins. He played for the Commanders and then won it. It was a Thanksgiving game and they won. But other than that,
I
and
mean,
then Sam.
Manziel.
Oh yeah, Manziel. Yeah, Manziel. But he went to Texas A&M.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, but like college athlete going,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I got you. And then Sam Ellinger. Sam Ellinger's doing the Colt McCoy route. Like he's just gonna be a backup for the rest of his career. Like Ellinger was never good. I mean, he was good, but he's not great. And that's the thing I'm said about Ewers. Ewers is gonna do the same thing. Ewers is just gonna be a journeyman backup unless he actually shows talent.
Okay,
Because after that Georgia game, I just don't trust him.
yeah, that took that Georgia game kind of hurt him his draft stock.
It,
I know he might. I don't know if I think he's declaring this year. We haven't heard nothing.
he will.
He's
He will. He
projected.
will. He
He's
will.
projected to come out this year, but at the same time, it's like that year, that game against Georgia kind of hurt his stock a little bit because like going against a real like tough defense in Georgia. Just imagine you're going against like an NFL caliber defense.
And Kirby Smart is a great coach. You know, don't
Oh
get me wrong.
yeah,
And he outcoached Sarkisian in that game. I watched that game and that was not fun to watch. But one thing I noticed about that game was in the three plays that Arch Manning played, he outplayed him the whole. He played outplayed Ewers the whole game. He had
Yeah,
one run for like 12
very
yards.
quiet.
Arch is there. He's got better stats than Ewers. Granted, he's played a little bit more games, but um, Ewers just struggles. Like it's weird. He's like in the first half of the game he always struggles, and then in the second half he picks it up, and somehow that works for him. But
Because it's weird because like some players are like that. They play bad in the first half of the season, then they turn up. Because I saw this. This is weird. Like whenever like Cincinnati plays like in September, but
yeah,
as soon like the leaves start changing color,
that's
changing
what all.
orange, that's when like, all right, let's just go 10 like we just made to the Super Bowl. Let's just play the best. Like Joe Burrow, like, oh, like, let me just turn up a little bit. Let me just
Yeah.
go to MVP mode. Jamar Chase, let me just become like the best wide receiver in the league. Let me just whew.
Do you think Justin Jefferson gets offensive MVP or offensive player of the year? I know he's gonna get
Yeah.
I know he's gonna get wide receiver of the year, but he's playing. He's doing good. He's I mean he's still healthy, so that's obviously good.
I mean,
But
yeah, because he's doing. I mean, yeah, I can see him going. Yeah, being offensive player of the year. Because I can't see anyone else like topping him.
yeah, yeah.
But
So with that being said, I think we should. That's a good segue into us moving on to the NBA is opening up today. So hopefully everybody is watching some games. We were watching the Celtics, the Knicks, and the Knicks are getting their butts whooped by the Celtics, but that was kind of to be expected.
but
Just want to point out, that the now after this watching this game, the cat trade looks really good for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just gonna say that.
I mean, because the game just ended. Celtics won 132-109. And I can pull up the stats right now. Let's see.
Yeah, I got him up as well. Listen, Jalen Brunson went off tonight, 22 points, 9 for 14, 3 for 3 from the free throw. But then you look at Jason Tatum's stats, you're like, oh yeah, he got outplayed, 37 points, 14 from 18, 1 for 2.
Yeah, because okay, as a Mavericks fan, I turned off the game because I almost got PTSD. They were done. It was like right, like Tatum hit like a three, and they were like up by 10. That's when I was like, you know what? Shh.
Yeah.
Let
All
me
right,
stay up.
Trey. Without looking, tell me can you guess how many points that cat had?
I guess like 14.
He had 12. He
Okay,
had he
I
played
mean,
20, he played 24 minutes, went 5 from 9 from the field goal, 1 from 2 from the 3-point, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 personal foul, 12 points.
okay. As his first game in a different team on a different team, I mean, of course, there's gonna be some struggles there with chemistry. So, like, I'm not gonna be worried with that. I mean, we all expected Boston to be good because like
Yeah.
chemistry's there. I mean, of course, like you're not gonna win like your first game with like
I
a
would be I Miles, okay, I want to point this out though. Miles just want to point
McBride 22.
Miles McBride had 22 points. He outplayed.
He's
I
the
mean that
yeah, he's gonna be the next one up because after I know Quinn Grimes was on the team last year, but he's on the Mavericks this year. Whenever he got
yeah.
traded to Detroit, but in the Hardaway trade over in the offseason, he got traded to Dallas. He's that off the bench scorer now since Dante DiVincenzo is not on the Knicks anymore. So McBride got to step up, and which he did, 22 points and
Oh
yeah.
yeah. And then at 9 o'clock, the Timberwolves open up their season against the Lakers away. Some of the notable injuries for the Lakers: Christian Koloko, I believe. I hope I'm saying that right. Is out. Jared Vanderbilt out, and Christian
Yeah,
Wood out. Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt out until his estimated return date is November 4th. Same with Christian Wood.
you know what's crazy? If Vanderbilt was healthy like last year, they,
Hmm.
the the Lakers probably would have had a better chance against Denver. Now they would have won.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
hold your horses, folks. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that like the Lakers probably would have had a better fight
yeah. Well, they have a
against the
tumultuous
Nuggets.
off. They've had a tumultuous off season for sure, and
Yeah.
Bronny's probably going to start. He shouldn't, but he's going to.
Oh,
If I'm the Tim-
ain't- that's
if I'm sorry, but if I'm the Timberwolves, I'm taking advantage of that. His defense is good, but you have to really push him on the offense, force him to throw a pass away or something like that. Minnesota's favored by 1.5 points, but something tells me they're not going to live up to that. Knowing me, yes, they made it to the conference finals last year, ooh, great, but I don't the way, dude. Okay, what's the number? Do you know this? The number one rule in talking smack. You talk. I'm gonna say this. You can bleep this out, but you talk shit, you get hit.
yep.
And
You
and
gotta make it up. You gotta back it up. You gotta back it up.
yes, and I hate to say it, but Ant is for whatever reason talking so much crap. He's like, bro, if I didn't play basketball, if I won a championship, I'm going to play football. Or, uh,
I can
if
actually
I,
do that.
I know, but he's like, also, he's like, if I was playing Jordan's era, I'd lock Jordan down. I'm like, dude, no, you
He was
wouldn't.
getting okay, not gonna lie.
I'm like, shut up.
He was getting gassed against Kyrie in game one.
Yes, like, dude, like, if you're gonna talk that much smack, please back it up. That's all I ask. And
And that's my thing. Like if anything, like I talk when I'm talking to. If you want like this when we play that game, I let my game do the talking. So I'm not gonna be like that talker, be like also I'm not gonna be a front runner. Someone was like, oh, I'll talk when I'm up. I was like, no, I don't do that. Nah. Especially like
yeah,
whenever, like I'm on rec league games, like and like one of, like if they're like talking when they're up, it's like let's look at scoreboard. Then like when it's even, like they should be quiet. So it's like
yeah.
they're scared.
Hey, actually, this can also be edited out. What are you doing Saturday? Because I'm gonna be up in Frisco.
On Saturday, oh, I'm gonna be busy.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
I know you're good. You're good. I'm gonna be up in Frisco for calling a couple games up there, so I'm just gonna stop by and hang out with some. It's just I'll post it out on my Snapchat and Instagram. Like, hey, if you're in the area, you want to hang out, I'm gonna be there. So anyway, Anthony Edwards though in the preseason was averaging 25.9 points. Gobert was really averaging 12.9 rebounds, and then of course Mike Conley assists 5.9. Naz Reid, uh, tying with steals with Edwards with 1.3. Um, this team's good, but I don't like Gobert because we have an influx of centers. We have Gobert, Reed, and we also have Garza, but he's not going to play. He's a bench player. But
He ain't gonna play.
I think you have to. Do I want to move Nas to
Four?
the
Don't do
I'm
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's gonna mess up the rotation because you already got Randall.
no I'll put you know what, I want to put Nas at the three.
What about McDaniels?
I'll move McDaniels to the four. Here's my starting five. I want Edwards, Gobert, Reed, Conley, McDaniels, and then Alexander Walker and Anderson on the rotation.
Not DiVincenzo? Don't forget about him.
Oh yeah, DiVincenzo as well. He's on the three. He's on the rotation as well.
Okay, so like if say if my
Actually, no. Nas Reed. I'll sit Nas Reed to start. I'll sit Nas Reed to start because
non
then I can.
because y'all need depth. Because
Yeah,
I know I remember you telling me that like y'all need depth. This is
yeah,
what because like look at depth is really important in this league going down like deep as to make a playoff run because
yeah,
y'all need depth.
yeah,
So
yeah.
because
And
that's
then
what
you.
that's what the Mavericks did.
So Anderson, I'll put Anderson. Kyle Anderson starts.
He's on the team.
He's not. Oh yeah, no, sorry. He's on the
Going still.
Warriors now. Well,
I
oh yeah,
know. I
he
know.
signed. He signed a contract, didn't he?
Yeah, he's signed with Golden State, and I saw a highlight. He's changed his jump shot. It's quicker now. It was like
Yeah, yeah. It's not quicker. It's not quicker. So,
slight quicker. It was like
oh, okay, okay. I like this then. Okay, so we got Anthony Edwards. You put Alexander Walker can come in as your backup shooting guard, but he can also split minutes with Dante.
I mean that's just I mean y'all
I
can
mean, we have extreme depth at shooting guard. We have Edwards, Dante, and Alexander Walker.
y'all that's interchangeable like especially like for guard play. Like
But we don't have any point guards. That's our issue. We don't have one. We according to our roster, we have one point guard on the roster, and that's Mike
Dante
Conley.
can bring up the ball.
He can. What about Rob Dillingham? He played some good minutes.
You can be solid for y'all.
I mean,
I
he's only 19. He's gonna grow. Same thing with
mean, he's young. He's a rookie, so
yeah, same thing with Leonard Miller and Josh Minell. Like those guys can be fine. Oh yeah, we have Julius Randle now. I forgot about you.
because like okay, so that's the thing. Like y'all spacing is gonna suck
Yeah,
crazy,
I I
but at
feel
the
like
same time,
I feel like Julius is
Randall,
gonna be that backup player. Like what's his name was with y'all with the Mavs. It was
who?
Green.
Oh, Josh Green.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be like a Josh Green type player. Like he can come in whenever he wants, and if you don't have to start him, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah, now bro's in Charlotte. Hopefully he's doing good.
You'd think so, but
No.
but for all the Mavs fans out there, you guys don't play till Thursday.
Yeah,
Prime time against the San Antonio Clippers. You guys are favored by
San Antonio.
7.5 points. So
San
obviously,
Antonio Clippers. I'm gonna clip that.
did I say San Antonio Clippers?
Yeah, you did. Get out of here! Get out!
Oh my
You need to
God.
leave.
Now
No,
you know how much of a
man, I'm just playing with you.
now you know how much of a basketball fan I am.
I mean, you can say the San Antonio Clippers because Chris Paul's on the team, so I can see the joke. So hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
I mean, look, we have 10 minutes. Yeah, we have 10 minutes left, but you guys open your season against the Spurs, and I think I was stuck on Clippers for some reason. I don't know why, but you guys are favored by 78% to win this game. But some obviously some big inactives for you. Dante Exum out till January 20th, Maxi Kleber out till October 24th, and Kessler Edwards out until October 24th. But those guys are day to day. Like Maxi and Kessler are day to day,
yeah, I
type
mean,
type
Kessler's
injuries.
is our two way player. So I mean, don't worry about Maxi. Maxi's there for like defensive purposes. He might not
Yeah.
play every game. He's probably gonna play on Thursday whenever. But at the same time, we
So
I think Kid's gonna play everyone.
let's see your guys' starting roster. So you got Clay Thompson to start. Obviously
Mm-hmm.
you got Luca, got
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie Irving. That's three.
Hmm.
So then who do you go? Do you go
PJ and then okay, so PJ. Um,
PJ? You
see,
could
here's the thing about.
Dwight. You got Dwight. You put Dwight as the center.
Do you want to send our franchise back to like 5 years? No,
Fine. Then it's either Gafford.
Lively.
Daniel Gafford.
Daniel, yeah, I know. Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively.
Then put live. Actually, then just put Lively as your start. As your center. Then to start. I don't know, because we
Okay,
need a
so
center.
I mean that could be like they're interchangeable. So it was like a
And
two-way
you can put in
sword.
and you can put in Spencer. Spencer can come in.
That's the thing about like we're this is probably like the deepest team like I ever saw. Like
Oh,
matters.
100%, 100%. You got Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Hardy. I know you don't want like to talk about him, but Maxi Kleber, Mark,
Hardy's good. I mean, don't
Mark.
don't don't disrespect Hardy's
No,
name.
I won't. I won't. Markieff Morris, who's old, but he's still pretty productive when he wants to be, when he chooses to be. And you got Brandon Williams, who's
Yeah,
proven that he can be
yeah,
okay.
he's tough. He's our two-way player.
So yeah, anybody can step up, and obviously Jason Kidd's gonna play the top three to see. From the watching the preseason, I did like a lot of their game. It just felt like there were times where like Kyrie could have passed, you know what I mean? Like he could have passed, but he went for the shot, or you know,
I mean, of
or
course, it's gonna be everyone's gonna be rusty, and that's why I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be like
you,
over like react.
you have to
Like,
develop the chemistry between because look how long it took for Luca and Kyrie to get going.
took a couple of the games.
Exactly. So let's see how long it takes Clay to get kind of kick him to get going.
And what was crazy is it's weird, but at the same time, it's so fascinating because like Luka and Kyrie's gravity on the court is gonna shift over to them, and it's gonna leave Clay wide open. You know how hard it is gonna guard because like Luka gonna like still drop 30 on you. Oh, okay, let me just grab 10 rebounds. Oh, let me just grab 10 assists. Let me just whoop. And Kyrie,
Oh my
and Kyrie,
God.
what happened?
I'm looking at the minutes that Dwight Powell. Oh.
What?
Dude, in the okay, so listen to these stat lines. And this is preseason. 3 minutes against Boston, one rebound. 8 minutes against Boston. Three rebounds, two assists. This is the Boston series. It's like the NBA Finals. 5 minutes played, 0 points. Dude has a negative point differential for scoring, and
Dwight
he's
Powell.
supposed to be your and he's supposed to be your center, one of your centers.
He's just there for a role play. He's just there for hey guys, he's playing that bench role like
Bro, I mean, who does he think he is? Terry Rozier just showing up for a paycheck?
okay, this is my like breaking news.
Yeah.
Um, the Minnesota Timberwolves center Rudy Gobert has reached a 3-year, $110 million contract extension.
Why? Why? We don't need to pay him. No, I would have been better doing nothing. No, dude,
Oh, oh man, that was funny.
you
Woo.
didn't need to do that. No, 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 no.
Are we
Oh.
about to witness a crash out?
Yeah, probably.
Oh
Dude,
man,
what?
'cause
Why would you
I was like,
restructure? How are you gonna pay? How are you gonna pay Ant now?
oh yeah, oh that's right. Oh y'all screw. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna reach over my hand to you.
How are you gonna pay Ant now? What are you gonna pay him with? He's gonna have to take a bridge deal. I mean, we have the cap space for a super max, but what's the chances he takes that?
Y'all can like have my watch.
Yeah, dude, like for real, what are we doing? Like, I understand Gobert's a good player. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Y'all just send y'all franchise back 5 years.
I mean, I thought I was happy that the poll ads are selling the Twins, but no, now I'm more sad. God, me, dude.
Uh, hey, hey, it'll be fine. Y'all be good.
Okay, the only way. Okay, whoa. Okay, the only way I can see this working now that I've had some sense to think. Only way I see this working is if you sign Ant to a bridge deal, like a 2 year deal, right?
You know good and well that ain't gonna happen.
I know, but here's the only way it works. If you sign him to a bridge deal, then the final year of Gobert's contract, you either trade him or restructure his deal to get him less money, or the deal that he signed just now is structured to where it's more incentives based than actual salary. Did it say what the guarantee is?
Yeah,
What is it?
I'm trying to think.
Was it if it's more than 100, we're screwed. It's
you
more than
can
100. I know. I already know it's more than 100. I can already
if
tell you
it's
that.
I think so. If I'm correct, it might be over. It might be close to over 100. If it is, GG's my boy. GG's. Your GM just sent y'all back 5 years.
I mean, it won't be the first time that this has happened with players. I mean, my God. Let me see this. I gotta see this. 3 years, 100 and. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I mean, what are we doing? I mean, look at this is the same thing that happened when we ran Garnett out of town. We traded Garnett. Then when he came back, he was old as dirt. We gave him like a big contract to not live up to expectations.
I remember that too. That was like, I'm sorry.
This is just like when the Sacramento no was the King, this is the Brooklyn Nets traded for Paul George. No, not Paul George. Excuse me. It was Kevin Garnett.
Paul
Hold on,
Pierce, Jason
Paul Pierce.
Terry,
Thank you, and Jason Terry. That's how I feel right now. I feel like the huckster, Billy King. Basically, I'm surprised our GM is not Billy King. My
hey
my
man, hey,
my disappointment's immeasurable. My day is ruined.
look. As long as Rudy Gobert can get over 10 points tonight, y'all be good.
But he's not going to. He's gonna get like it's gonna be like the Kevin Love situation where he's like, I had 14 rebounds, but that's cool and all. But he only had 2 points.
All right, we got less than 1 minute.
All right, guys, that's the end of for this episode. I'll try to drown my sorrows later today, but if you guys like the content you're watching, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for all new content that comes out. We'd love doing these. I love doing these as much as I am not happy right now. Love doing it with Trey. But for everyone out there, I'm Matthew Widener. That's Trey. Thank you for joining us on the Sports Ramble Podcast, and we'll see you next time.
See you.